Billy is back. He isn't gonna miss his final moments with his dying granddaughter. Thank God. How's it going, Pig?
No, I'm not saying it would have been kind of cruel to have him miss the final moments, but it would establish Nish dying at Christmas.
Mate, I'm amazed if Nish makes it to Christmas at this point. Like, it's looking pretty... I honestly can't tell you if he will die at Christmas or not, because he's causing so many enemies right now. Like, holy shit. The entire Mitchell clan, Sharon, Keanu, the Taylors as a whole.
He hasn't done anything to the Slaters yet.
Yeah, well, they have been like charged with making their rent go up. He's obviously messed with Linda and Elaine. He's making a lot of enemies, and there's still what, like 7 months to go. So
6 months.
Just about 6 months. So I don't know if he makes it till Christmas. But I suppose today is obviously we are Walford on tap, and we are discussing the events of the Tuesday's episode and what actually went down. So, as we said before, the main context of this episode is Honey and Phil trying to get Billy out of prison. They essentially learn if Nish retracts a statement, Billy will be released. So, obviously, Honey and Phil go to Nish, who's like, oh, I'm busy, you bastards. And basically, Honey realizes that the way to get him to actually stop being a dick is to go, she's dying, like right now, she's dying. And then tries to get him to retract the statement. But narcissist Nish over here doesn't retract it, fucking just shakes his head in her face, denies Billy's release, and Honey throws some fucking coffee at him, and it's like, yeah, you go, Honey, you fucking ruin this. Out of the Phil and Honey dynamic, I was expecting Phil to throw the coffee. Now, how'd you find this scene, Biggie?
I just want to ask, because I don't obviously know your life, but if you had a loved one who was dying, so let's just say your granny, and you had your penis out, you were showing it about in public decency.
Okay.
And your granny was obviously dying of cancer, and you were in jail. How would you react to missing your granny's final days?
I'd be fucking livid.
No, I just gave the penis example because I didn't know what else you would probably do to be arrested.
Yeah, it's a strange example, but yeah, exactly. The point comes across. So Honey threw some coffee on him, and to be fair, Billy essentially got out because Honey... Okay, this is controversial in the Twitter sphere. We are on Twitter at Watching Walford. Obviously, outing some or threatening to out someone is never going to be well received, especially because it is everybody's precious Suki, and well, everybody, people would die for that woman. So obviously, Honey threatening to do it caused a bit of a stir. Because, you know, threatening to out someone, that can genuinely fuck up your life if you're not prepared for it.
Yeah,
but
especially, I'm not blaming religion, but especially with that kind of religion, I'm not saying it's frowned upon, times are changed, but it is still frowned upon.
Still. But
the Catholics don't mind as long as the little boys are safe, unless the priests are around, but that's different.
Lovely. But to get back to my key point is essentially, obviously, Honey's not exactly thinking straight. Honey is trying to... It's genuinely life or death. If Billy doesn't get out right now, there's a chance Lola could just straight up die. So, it's not the nicest of methods, but you can't exactly blame her. It's a pretty messed up thing to do, but she could die.
I understand the context of the outcome. They could literally die, but I'm trying to like see both sides of this. If this was a real thing, if your brother, if someone kissed your brother who was straight and in a relationship, because I'm just going to use your brother as an example, and then then basically you're in jail because you flashed your helicopter at their mistress.
A lot of sexual harassment in your metaphors today, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
A lot of sexual
harassment.
Sorry,
But yeah, basically I'm trying to see both sides of it. Yes, it's a fairly cruel dick move, but if your loved one, like if your loved one's dying and they are very close, it's different if it's only up down the road. That's fine, he's not related.
Yeah.
But if it's someone that you love, like, I can see both sides. Like, I understand the Twitter stance, love even Sucky. Yeah. They absolutely love it. A bit toxic. It's like the Taylor Swift fans.
It's also toxic. Like the Ben and Callum fans as well.
Or as they're called, Balloon. Yeah. So I just like it's not nice, but I would rather out someone than seeing a man who loves his granddaughter
miss her death,
like being in jail and see her die without being there.
Billy would never forgive Honey if she didn't do everything she could have.
She could have slept with the police officer. And
well, they're not all corrupt. Once again, more sexual harassment, of course. The only way.
Consensual.
But I suppose other things that was interesting to know about this episode, they did it was a fairly, I'm trying to say, like, it was a very quiet scene where Jay essentially goes, look, Lexi, she's probably going to sleep the longer, and she's probably going to be around for not much, Jesus Christ. I got myself caught up in the emotion in that, bloody hell. There's not much time left. And EastEnders has the knack of doing these scenes particularly well, where two characters can share a genuinely troubling moment, and it was very well done between Jay and Lexi.
And what I was going to say is, because speaking from a 9-year-old who had to go to an open coffin, because I was a 9-year-old who went to an open coffin, you do not want to tell a 10-year-old, look, your mother's dying, get over it, you little bitch.
It's such a hard thing to do.
Yeah, if they're 15 or 16, I understand then they're a bit more mature. Yes, there might be a bully online, but they're a bit more mature. Like they can handle it. But you can't really tell a 10-year-old your mother has cancer and is dying. Now also Santa Claus is gonna shit in your coal bucket this year. Just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah,
you don't want to break a 10-year-old's heart. I mean,
as someone who I was 11, 12-ish when I was told oh, your dad passed away, and that I'm happy they didn't do a big she just screams and fucking tries to fight and cries. Just a very nicely done, just a big hug, just fuck. Because nobody really starts pissing and screaming when you're told that news.
Do you know what's funny though? Lexi handled the death, her mother dying, better than Ben handled the death.
Yeah, and I suppose
10-year-old.
Yeah,
a 10-year-old a little bit better than a 28-year-old. I think he's 28. Somewhere in that rating.
Somewhere around there. But yeah, and I suppose just to kind of get over the two other aspects, Kim continued her anxiety. She had a fan come in, and I'll be honest, for a second I thought it was Heather. I'm like, what the fuck? oh, it's just some large woman. Okay. Felt a little bit bad, I'll be honest.
It's Heather from a drag show.
And essentially she wasn't feeling it, you know. She wasn't feeling like performing, being the fox catcher. And, you know, not saying I can definitely relate to the, as someone who's not a very natural, like, big personality, when you start trying to, like, play it up to, like, a camera, it gets pretty fucking rough. Especially if you're predisposed to a lot of anxiety and, like, high stress and panic attacks. It's pretty fucking hard to deal with that. So I thought it was just a good little scene where, and Sonia essentially sees this happen, essentially goes, oi, it might just be a panic attack, but it could also be something much worse. Get that shit checked out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, oof. Still, Kim is the most improved and one of my favourite characters this year. Have there any thoughts of this scene, Piggy? Or these scenes?
I don't, like, I'm looking at the perspective. How would I handle if a fan came in and fangirled over me? I would probably be like, get the fuck away from me, you love. Fuck off.
Like, to be fair, she was so overbearing.
No. If I'm on a normal day, if I'm having if it's a lovely Tuesday, like let's just say it's a random Tuesday, and I'm having a wonderful day, then I don't mind. You can come over and go, oh my god, it's Piggy, I'm such a huge fan.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of you since the wrestling a million days. And then I'm like, okay. And then, but if it's like on a bad day,
oh yeah.
Can you please tell me I'm a cunt? Can you please tell me I'm a cunt? Just no, leave me alone, please. I just want to have a wank.
Give me your photo. No. Yeah, no. I can understand why public figures get fucking tired of fans.
See, the problem is, and no, I understand we're treading a line here, but people consider social media stars celebrities. Some of them are genuinely celebrities. Someone like Logan Paul isn't a celebrity. He's a celebrity on YouTube. But if he went into acting, I know they consider him a celebrity, but he's not a celebrity. He's just a social media influencer or Kimfluencer.
Considering
look,
how
he did one shitty movie. He's not a film star.
Yeah.
Unless you get your knob out, then he's not a film star.
More sexual.
But yeah, what I'm saying is, I don't like, I feel sorry for celebrities and YouTubers who get these, because let's be honest, if this was real life, there would probably be some murder porn written about Kim that most people do with Minecraft, that most people do with like YouTubers for some reason.
Good lord.
Like, for some reason, now I'm reading like this thing about
fuck me, that's not where I thought this was going.
Like, I've read something about Tommy Innit, where people were doing these things where they were murdering him and in drawings, they weren't going up to his house and stabbing him constantly.
Hell.
And like, there was these weird fanfics. Like, I'm not saying I'm glad EastEnders is pre-Watershed, but if this was post-Watershed, you could definitely dive deep into like these people who are obsessed with people.
Yeah.
Like, poor Tommy, he's only like 17 or 18, and he gets all this weird fan fiction. These people saying that he should kiss Green. Like, that's why I'm glad Kim's a fictional character, because she doesn't have to deal with this.
Yeah.
She just has to. They won't show that side. But if you're a YouTuber, I'm glad you're a small YouTuber, because if you were a big YouTuber, I could not see you handling that.
Not at all.
Mate.
Get me out.
Please don't. Yeah. But yeah, I feel sorry for like influencers and celebrities. I like, because it must be hard. Like dealing with a normal fan is alright, but dealing with someone who's just trying to record you and trying to get
Yeah.
5 likes on their TikTok, it must really annoy you because you're like, you didn't ask me, could you film me? You just filmed me.
Exactly. And I suppose
That's
just
why.
let's wrap this little point up and all.
Yeah, I was just saying it must be like Jesus. I feel like I'm glad they show that Kim is an obsessed fan, but I don't. Have you ever seen Alan Partridge?
Yeah. Yes.
You might know where I'm going with this. I would love if they recreated the Alan Partridge skit where for people who don't know, there was an Alan Partridge skit that they did on the Alan Partridge show. I think it was Aha, I'm Alan Partridge, or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically, it's revealed that Alan Partridge has an obsessed fan. He has a tattoo of him on his belly. He has a merchandise full of his room. I'm not saying I would piss myself laughing if they did have a Kim, but it would be absolutely hilarious if she had posters and everything up on the wall. A big tattoo across the belly.
Just
Look,
like
I'm
one
a
of
big
those
fan,
CSI like boards where they like have all the like newspaper clippings and all the journal entries.
And then across a crack, like a bumper crack, it says the Kim Valenza tattoo.
But yeah, it was a good display of anxiety, and it kind of clued in Denise to go, oh shit, something is actually wrong here. Maybe she might just think it's Lola, but you know, obviously Kim's anxiety has been building dramatically over the last couple of weeks, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But the final bits of the episode essentially come from Billy embracing Lola. He told her he loved her, and Lola like responded like, yeah, love you too, Pops. It's really wholesome. And also Ben is seemingly on his way back.
He's gonna miss tomorrow.
But is he gonna make it back in time? Is what I'm not ready to see, that heartbreak. Because Ben's coming back with this news that, you know, he can get this treatment and she's gonna be fine. But Callum wasn't gonna tell him over the phone that she's dying. Like, she's genuinely gonna die in the next couple of days. So, yeah, let's just hope that Ben gets back in time. Otherwise, shit is about to go down. Like, holy shit. I was scared they were going to do it with Billy, but I feel like Lola's probably going to die, like Pinky promising Billy or something. Because, you know, it's been a thing they've done over all the years. But yeah, I'm absolutely terrified that Ben's going to get back just as she's dead. And he's just going to be met with a bunch of, like, crying faces, like, well, sorry, but you missed it. He's going to be there full of hope and, like, yeah, Lola, you're going to be safe. Oh, my, wow, God. And just this whole world's going to come crashing down.
I went in a completely different direction. I had it where Jay was going to be a film request. And then when Ben walks in, hello, Ben, how are you? I'm lovely today.
Oh,
and then Ben's
God.
like, Lola, you sound off. But I have a frog in my throat, I'm sorry. Gotta go, bye.
Jesus. Yeah, that's, oh boy.
That's what I'd do with my nanny if I was allowed to. Just, hello guys, not dead. You're not getting your money yet, you fuckers.
Oh. But yeah, I suppose, and to finally say, I'm not prepared for tomorrow's episode, but we will be live streaming it on the YouTube channel. Make sure to click to notify us. We should be going live at 7:15, 15 minutes beforehand. And we'll be building up the hype and the tension. And I'm not fucking ready. I'm really not ready. On a scale of 1 to 10, Piggy, how prepared are you?
A 5.
Oh, that's not very ready. But we have been Watching Walford. I've been Ash, and I've been joined by Piggy.
I have been from Billy's jail cell. And how are you?
And make sure to join us for the live stream tomorrow, and join us for the rest of this daily content where we go through and discuss all of what happened in today's EastEnders. Working title is Walford on Tap, and maybe eventually we'll get some graphics done to show as such. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Try not to cry.
Bye.